So, Ganyu has released. She released yesterday, and if you saw my video, you know what happened. Uh, Come on. I didn't get Ganyu. But, I mean, I have a Chi-Chi. I was very upset at the time, but, you know, she's actually pretty good. I like her a little bit. I would have rather gotten Ganyu, but, you know, fine, I'll take the Chi-Chi. But, in this video, we're going to discuss what are the best team comps for Ganyu, and this is based off of watching other people. Because obviously I don't have Ganyu, I can't try her out right now, so I'm gonna base it off of what I've seen, because I've been studying, you know, been watching other people's team comps, seeing what they've been doing. So yeah, we're just gonna discuss. We're gonna include every character and see what compositions might be okay for Ganyu. So if you do enjoy this video and you want to help me out, and you're part of that you want to be part of that 2.8% gang, then you can always subscribe. You can feel free to unsub at any point in time. So with that out of the way, let's get onto the video. So, obviously 4 characters per team, and we want to have something that can benefit Ganyu. So Ganyu is a cryo character, and she can benefit from the cryo resonance. So, cryo resonance is that your crit rate is increased by 15% if an enemy is affected by cryo. So, first things first is, if you want to benefit from that resonance, pick another cryo character. You could pick Diona if you have her for the shield. Her shield, but it'll be 2 Ice Bow characters, so that's the only downside. However, Diona's shields. If you have Chi-Chi, which I do have, and if I get Ganyu, this would be like my main team, because Chi-Chi is a good ice healer as well. Chongyun, he's okay. You could try and use him actually with that, or Kaya. If you've got Kaya, he might be fine as well. Now, on for elemental reactions. So, the main elemental reactions that deal damage are Melt and Freeze. Obviously, Melt does more damage than Freeze, but a lot of people prioritize Melt comps. I want to mention Freeze comps as well. So, for Freeze comps, Tartalia's melee stance, or his bow stance, you know, you never know. You could use a Mona, but obviously not very many people might not have Talia or Mona, so on the banner, Jinkyu. I pulled about 50 times after recording that Ganyu summon, and I went from C0 to C4 Jinkyu. Jinkyu's a very good support. I'd recommend it. You could even use Barbara if you want a healer. Barbara to inflict water, Ganyu to inflict the freeze. You could, and those are like your main water supports that you could like use to help you here. And then Electro can inflict Superconduct. So Superconduct lowers the target's physical resistance by 40%. Now, with without being said, you could use Razor with Ganyu here to do some big physical damage. If not, Baidu also works. Fish also works for Plunk Superconduct. You don't need to have an Electro Claymore user. You could have Ganyu, maybe a Fish to do Superconduct, and then maybe if you got Xinyan for physical damage, you could use Xinyan as well. So that is fine too. Now, obviously, most of these characters will work with Xinyan. With Xinyan, most characters work with Ganyu as well. So, obviously, people are going to say Melt Comp is the best. Klee, Diluc, yeah, they all work. They're 5 stars though. Not everyone's going to have 5 stars lying around. Especially, you know, free-to-play, low-budget spenders. You know, you're not going to have these, like, you might not have these 5-star units. So, 4-star units, you could use Amber. You could use Amber to proc fire and then use Ganyu for melt. Same thing with Zhongling. Zhongling could apply constant with her Pyronado and Goober. But, obviously, most content creators will tell you, Bennett. Bennett is great. You could use Bennett's burst to increase Ganyu's damage. You could also use his E to apply pyro damage to the enemy. So Bennett is also very capable here as well. So You could use Ganyu. So like the best like budget team right now is Ganyu, Bennett, and then obviously you could you can get Jinkyu from the banner as well. So Ganyu, Bennett, Jinkyu. So your fourth would probably ideally be an Electro. You could use Fish. So a very good low budget team. For example, right there, out there, would be Ganyu, Bennett, Fish, Jinkyu. If you want to do Superconduct, Physical, you could do Ganyu, Razor, Xinyan. So you can replace Razor with Xinyan as well. There's tons of options here, and obviously we can't forget Amino and Geo. So Geo's Crystallize. Obviously Crystallize is fine. You could run Retracing Bowline with them. So you could run Geo. It's not my first choice, but you could. And Animo, obviously, you could use Swell to decrease the resistance, so you do more damage. So you can maybe get a Sucrose in there. If you have Venti, if you could use them, you could use Gene. You could also use Animo Traveler. Yeah, you'll find to be that most teams are really good. You can like Ganyu is a very free to play friendly character because there's a lot of options open for her to benefit from free to play characters. So yeah, should you pull for Ganyu? Yeah, 100% pull for Ganyu. She's worth it.
2,
So yeah, those are some
3,
like alright team
4.
builds you could try. If anyone has any questions or suggestions for team builds, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will definitely see them, and I'll heart them, I'll reply and everything. So yeah, anyone's got any suggestions? So yeah, let me know if you're building Ganyu. What team are you going with her? I'd love to know. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in another video.